So does football still remain a big part of your life, post football career?
Yeah, it's interesting. When you sit there and think about it, when you kind of think about my career, the last year that I was in New York, I think was around 2014, and as a football player, and at least in the NFL, you never really know who's going to call. If another team's going to call, maybe you played your last game, you don't know. So I did stay pretty invested in football for a couple years after that. Um, Worked out hard, tried to,
Sure.
kind of waited by the phone for a phone call, and then at some point you kind of realize that phone call is not coming, and so I stayed engaged, as a guy who would always watch film, looking at defenses and trying to figure out what they're playing, or looking at offense from a strategy wise. I did that for a few years, but I think the business side of it is finally over. I'm able to join some fantasy football leagues and actually, be a fan a little bit. So I enjoy watching it. It's kind of a routine for us. We like to watch Saturday college and then Sunday and Monday night football. And it just kind of it means football's back, and that's exciting for me at least.
Do you have any advantages in your fantasy football league since you played them in
I
the big time?
I don't. I'm actually terrible. I have I people think that I should be good, but
Yes.
I'm not. People ask me quite often, what I think of, the Colts or the Purdue, and I wish I could tell them that I had insider information, but I definitely don't. So I get lucky every now and then, but I'm definitely not very good.